Alright, on my turn, I'm going to go ahead and cast my Commander Sanar Unfinished Genius's Prepared Spell, which is Wild Idea. All my lands tap for double if I'm casting instant or sorcery, thanks to my Resonating Lute. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Wild Idea. I'll draw a card off my Archmage Emeritus, and you'll each take 3 damage thanks to my Thunderdrum Soloist's Opus ability. And then, assuming it resolves, Wild Idea will let me search my library for an instant or sorcery card, reveal it, and then put it into my hand and shuffle.
What you looking at me for?
Well, you guys are also playing blue, so I'm just checking.
I'm a little too tapped out to do anything.
Yeah, sure. That resolves. Great, then I'll go ahead and search my library. I'm going to find Echoing Symposium and put it into my hand. So, this is a lesson sorcery. It says that target player creates a token that's a copy of target creature I control, and then it has Paradigm. So once I cast it, it gets exiled, and then I get it cast at the beginning of my first main phase every turn. Then I'll go ahead and play a land for turn, and... just enough mana for that Symposium, huh? Think you're going to cast it this turn? Not now that you've asked that. I'm going to go ahead and tap 3 to play a Blazing Fire Singer, which comes in prepared and has Seething Song as its prepared spell. And I'll go ahead and pass the turn.
Alright, it's back to my turn. I see you have a lot of blue mana untapped.
I'm going to tap 3 lands to make 6 mana and cast Echoing Symposium targeting my Thunderdrum Soloist. That'll trigger my Thunderdrum Soloist and my Archmage Emeritus' abilities. Draw a card and you'll each take 3 damage. In response, 4, 5, 6 mana to cast Sublime Epiphany, choosing all modes. I'm going to counter your Echoing Symposium as well as your Thunderdrum Soloist Opus ability, and then I'm going to return your Archmage Emeritus to your hand. I'm going to create a token copy of my Ornithopter of Paradise, and I'm going to have myself draw a card. On cast, that's going to increment Berta, so it'll go up to 3 counters, and I'll add a floating green mana. In response, I'll pay 2 blue to play Disdainful Stroke, countering target spell with mana of 4 or greater. Okay, then I'm going to tap my Ornithopter of Paradise for green with the floating blue, and I'm going to play Decisive Denial to counter a target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 3. In response, I'll tap 3 mana to play Seething Song, which will create me 5 mana. I'll use 3 of it to pay for your Disdainful Stroke. It appears you have bested me. That all resolves. Alright, when all of that resolves, y'all end up taking 5 damage from my Thunderdrum Soloist. I'll draw 3 cards from my Archmage Emeritus, and I'll get a copy of my Thunderdrum Soloist who'll enter after everything else, so I won't see any of those triggers. But next time on my upkeep, I'll cast it again to create another one of these, and you'll each take 6, and then 9, and then 12. Yeah. If it's your instant, my Octomancer is going to have me create a token that's a copy of a target creature token that entered the battlefield this turn, so I'll get my own Thunderdrum Soloist as well. That seems pretty good.